sheathings and salivations, all my fellow meat tubers. So here is my kind of story of my latest salivation item. So I've seen a lot of, see here, we'll get this in here. I've seen a lot of videos on this particular knife, bees blades, tri-state. A lot of people put a video out on these knives. So once the videos came out, I jumped on KANSEPT, ordered this knife, and was very, very excited. Well, the knife showed up last week. I also ordered another piece from KANSEPT, which we'll get into in a second. But both these items were in one order. It got separated, so there was 2 shippings, okay? This knife here showed up, and let's get into this whole story. So as you can see, I ended up getting the halide, the KANSEPT halide. Everyone was putting these out. Bees Blade did one with the dark matter glow carbon, fat carbon scales. That is the knife I ordered. As you can see from here, I did not get that knife. I ended up getting the Gecko Camo Carbon Damascus. So once I opened the knife, which it has been opened, I've kept it all in the original package because this is not the knife I ordered. This is not the knife I wanted. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed. This is the first time that I ordered anything straight from KANSEPT. Usually I've ordered through Blade HQ, White Mountain Knives, stuff like that. Ordered directly from KANSEPT, and the order showed up and it was wrong. So I did what anyone would do, and I sent out an email to KANSEPT, which I will share this. I understand it is a China-based company, and they have some local US warehouse where they send the knife off, because the knife got here in a couple days. The scales just got here, and I ordered these almost 2 weeks ago. So I know the knife was sent from California. It was here in a few days. These just showed up. These scales just showed up this morning. They just showed up this morning. So of course I contact KANSEPT. This would have been on a Thursday. You know, there needs to be a dedicated support line for some kind of live support when people have issues like getting the wrong item. Because as days go by, it makes people who get the wrong item, who send out an email, feel a little bad that they can't get handled in a proper way for something they got paid for. Now, at the end of the story, to make it known, KANSEPT righted all their wrongs. Absolutely can't say enough about KANSEPT. At first, it was a little. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little disappointing and kind of almost offensive. What they wanted to do. So I get this knife, which, don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful knife. This halide is a gorgeous knife. The carbon fiber Gecko with the blue and the green, it's just not my thing. You know, it's just not. I don't have any of the 80s style camo. I don't really jive with this, but I mean, it's a beautiful knife. Great action. That back flipper tab is awesome. It's not out there very far. Good jipping on it. You get a hold of it, comes right out. Beautiful Damascus, but again, I don't have a whole lot of Damascus. Not that I don't think it's a great metal. It's just not what I do. If anyone goes through my collection, and as you've seen on other videos, I'm kind of like that clean line, almost. I just like the metal on metal, satin finishes, stuff like that. Bee blast. This is just a lot, but a gorgeous knife nonetheless. It is a gorgeous knife. I really wanted the dark matter because I really liked the fact of that glow carbon. That glow carbon just caught my eye when Bees Blades did it. I thought it was fantastic, to the point that I even bought myself a special UV flashlight to do a video, which we'll get to here in a little bit. But after almost a week, KANSEPT finally answered me about the wrong order, saying that they were sorry that it happened, and to ship the knife back on my own dime, and they would give me a $20 discount, not a $20, a 20% discount with then my next order. I'm not gonna lie, I can get that almost off just about any content creator, and for a mistake of sending the wrong knife, I mean that's not on the consumer. I mean these knife manufacturers, it's not a small time. I mean they're selling a lot of knives. They need to when a mistake happens, I mean they got to make sure their customer feels good about dealing with the company. Waiting a week to hear back from somebody is almost a little ridiculous when you got good money out there and you received the wrong item. I responded back to, I felt that was a little bit unprofessional with the whole situation. In the end, KANSEPT made it right. They told me to keep the knife and these scales, and they gave me a full refund. Which I will let you know, I turned around, spent that money right back on KANSEPT, because that shows me right there, great company, they care about their clients, they care about their knife sales. So of course I turned around, spent the money again, and I repurchased the fat carbon glow, the dark matter glow fat carbon knife. I purchased it when I got my refund yesterday. It should be here sometime next week, I don't know. But it just shows you that they cared a lot about their clients. So absolutely, I spent my money right back in KANSEPT. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this knife yet. I might put it on Blade Binge, I don't know. I do know that I'm going to enjoy it while I have it, and probably going to switch this out with these beautiful scales. I got these scales, and I got the green anodized scales. Oh, lots of new hardware too. I didn't see that in there. Lots of new hardware. Awesome. That is fantastic. But look at these scales. How gorgeous. Green crystallized titanium scales. Beautiful. Just beautiful. But I have to say, KANSEPT, you blew me away with your customer support. Once it finally got the customer support, once I voiced myself, very professional. Once they did answer, it was boom, boom, boom. I might have had to wait the very next day, but I understand it coming from China, so totally understandable. But there needs to be some kind of support, maybe here in the States or something like that, for issues like this. Now, if you want to just call up and complain about this, that, or the other, I can understand the 3 to 5 day wait. But if you got the wrong item, I think you should be able to get a hold of somebody pretty quick. But again, at the end of the day, KANSEPT made it right. KANSEPT did a great job. I will spend lots of money with KANSEPT. I have KANSEPT knives. I love them. The Weem is one of my favorite knives I bought. In fact, it was probably the very first above budget knife that I bought. So I love KANSEPT. They make great knives. I mean, action, beautiful. Top flipper, just comes out there. Perfect pivot point, just love it. It's a beautiful knife. So what we're gonna do today, first off, is I'm going to remind everybody, I get to that 100 subscriber, I give a giveaway. I have a CJRB Pyrite, beautiful knife, great action. And I have this gorgeous Sativian also, which will be in the giveaway. So if you don't mind, maybe give me a thumbs up, a like, a share, a comment, or subscribe to my channel. You know, the best way that I can get out there and build my channel is definitely give me thumbs up and sharing my stuff. Also, if you do subscribe, turn on your notifications, because I try to put a video out at least once a week, if not twice a week. I will be upping my videos here shortly. Yeah, just a beautiful knife. It is gorgeous. Just not my style. Just not my style. I like the all black look. I like the very clean, kind of almost tuxedo style knives that you could carry if you were wearing a suit. To me, more is less. I mean, less is more. I had that backward. Sorry, it's a little early in the morning still. Just drinking my coffee. But like I said, in the end, KANSEPT made it all right. And I can't say enough good things about KANSEPT. And I'm telling you right now, if you got good money, you want good knives, spend it on KANSEPT. They care about their clients. So without further ado, I do want to change these scales and take a look at them. So let's go ahead and pull this thing apart. Start here. It is a T8. Great. Makes me happy. Makes me happy. Put that right there. Ooh, they had some Loctite on there. So that tells you right there they build their stuff good. More T8. Awesome. Here. Let's see here. And it is, of course, being difficult to pull apart. Because I have a feeling that this may be locking that in. So I'm gonna have to get this off here. So what we'll do is get this pivot collar out, get this pivot out. Yeah, that's on there. So let's try and get this baby off without damaging it, which pull this out here. There we go. That baby out of there. Pull that off here. And you would think that would be about it, but it seems like this baby does not want to come apart. There we go. Okay, just like that. Of course, it's going to be T6 to pull it off. Or T6, let's see how one penny. It's also T8. There you are. I'm surprised you're over there. Yeah, T6. I will say this, as I'm pulling this KANSEPT apart, they definitely put their stuff together very well. Lots of Loctite, lots of good stuff. So once we get there, then we have more T6 for the pocket clip. Which, looking at it, I can tell you now, it does not have a reversible pocket clip. All good in the hood. Our pocket clip, pull off our long back spacer. Pretty sweet. is right with our pocket clips here. And pull this second scale off. All right. And that's why that doesn't come right off, because it's in there. Okay, so get this guy on here. Meow. Okay, get this guy right back on there. Perfect. I'm really seeing washers, so I will put a little bit of the old KPL on there. Once we get this back up and running. This guy here. Okay. Oh. Right in there. So a little KPW, KPL, little KPL, little KPL. Like that. Oh my Lord. Sure, what is going on here? There we go. Switch back to my T8. I am not 100% sure what is going on here. There we go. So it has a locking spot to go in. Sorry, this is definitely going a little longer than I thought, but we're here now. And I was wrong. The pivot screw is actually a T10. T6 here. T8. All back together. All right. Let's grab a... Well, I would like to have a cloth somewhere, but this will work for now. Thought I had a microfiber, but... So, that green crystal. Look at how beautiful it is. That green crystallized titanium. Beautiful. Locked up solid, no blade play. Dead centered. Dead centered. Time to tune it a little bit. There we go. Not a guillotine, but that's okay. It's gorgeous with that Damascus and that green crystallized scale. Gorgeous. So again, not how I wanted my thing to go. I definitely wanted these on the satin blade that's coming. Not sure if I'll leave these on here. I don't think I will. I'll put the geckos back on, and like I said, I'm not real sure. I'm probably going to sell this Damascus on Blade Binge. I'm not positive yet. I do know the Damascus is sold out everywhere. It's hard to find the gecko and the Damascus one on the highlight. So not 100%, but we'll figure it out. But just a gorgeous knife. It's a gorgeous knife. The highlight is a beautiful knife. I will say that. So gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And that's it for my long video for today. I hope you all have a blessed day. I'm gonna try and have a great Thursday. You do the same. I'll see you in the next video.